I feel like our story is one of repeated faithfulness from God. So we've been part of Keystone Church since it was Cornerstone Church of Ankeny, when at the beginning plant. And before that, we were part of Cornerstone in Ames. And I came to faith in the back of Jocko's with Todd and Pete up front. And it's amazing to look back and to see what God has done through all of that, of building Cornerstone in Ames. Our first building campaign that I remember was the original auditorium, which is now the South Auditorium, the small one in Ames. That's all there was for the church after they moved from the middle school.
And we thought, we have to drive out there to go to church. But
right.
Okay, let's do it. Sure.
Are college students really going to even come out here?
Yeah.
I mean, this is a long way from campus. They can't just walk to Jocko's anymore. And looking at the faithfulness of those before us, feeling like our giving had some small part in that, it is really amazing to think.
Yeah, so I mean, even to think of it from a financial standpoint, I think this is our best investment. We're investing into the future. We're investing directly into our kids. Like, I hope our kids have salt. I hope they go to a college that has salt. But we're investing then into the next generation and the next generation. And we have benefited from that. So I think it's the best use of our money.
Yeah, and they planted Keystone Church here. We're building a new facility to reach our community, and the SALT network is reaching out. They're building dozens of churches throughout North America, everywhere, to reach the college students the same way that we were reached, the same way that God
saved. Yeah.
The same way that God brought us in is happening. In Michigan, it's happening in Chicago, it's happening in Minneapolis, it's happening in Missouri at Anthem Church, in Pennsylvania, and Florida. I mean, it's all over, right? So yeah, we've always seen this huge blessing in what God has done to further, the kingdom, but it's not always easy. We've got challenges and struggles along the way, a lot of times.
Yeah. Our family verse is Proverbs 19:21 that says, "Many are the plans of a man's heart, but it's the Lord's purpose that prevails." And I think it's true even in our giving. Like, we have these plans, but then we turn them over to the Lord, and He does what He wants. And that's been true over and over from a financial sense from the Lord.
Yeah, and it's not just in our finances, right?
Right.
That our finances have this amazing history of showing God's faithfulness. And then when other things happen, where I'm losing my job and my dad's having all these health concerns, and it's so encouraging for me to be able to look to God's faithfulness in one area and just trust Him to be faithful in the other areas. Like, I don't know how I can't just trust that He's going to be faithful again.